Some people work 9 to 5. Some people work night shift. I work all shifts. Okay, so I represent the hustlers. And it's important I say that. The reason why I say that is because I want to let the young world know, go hard.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lolita and this is Budgeting with Spoiled Boss. If you're watching this video, it can only mean one thing. It's time to budget this week's paycheck. Today's total is going to be $711, so let's get started. 100, 2, 3, 400, 50, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 700, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, totaling $711. I hope you guys are having a really good Tuesday. Hope y'all enjoyed those videos I've been dropping. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure this video comes out on Wednesday. All right. So let's get started with rollover money. So for food, we have $20 left over. And for gas, we have $5, $6, $7 left over. So that gives us a grand total of $27.55. That is in rollover money. So I already have it right here. And I'll put this in there along with the change. All right. 1 second. All right, guys. So this week, food will be getting $80. 50, 70, 80, and now food has $80. Next up is gas, and gas is going to get $30. 20, 30, and now gas has $30. And last but certainly not least is going to be household. And household is going to get $5. And now household has $5, $10 is now in household. And that is it for everything that is cash wallet. Next up is going to be my high priority sinking funds. And first up is going to be savings, and that's going to get $25, 25, and now savings has $100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that is $750 that is now in savings. Next up is emergencies, and that is going to get $25 as well. 25. And now emergencies has $150, $250, $70, $90, $300, $20, $40, $60, $80, $400, $20, $40, $60, $80, $500, $20, $40, $60, $80, $600, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $700, $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35, 40, 45, 50. So that is $750 that is now in emergencies. Next up is car maintenance, and that is going to get $10. And now car maintenance has 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86. So that is $386 that's now in car maintenance. Which reminds me, I need to pay for some tolls. It's not too much, it's under 15. So I gotta get that money out of here. Next up is holiday. And holiday is going to get $19. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And now holiday has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So that is $264 that is now in holiday. Next up is mommy, and mommy is going to get $15, 10, 15, and now mommy has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. $65 is now in mommy. Last but not least is taxes, and that is going to get $50. And now taxes has 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 400, 50, 500, 50, 600, 50, 700, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. So that is $1,751 that is now in taxes. And that is it for everything that is high priority. Next up is going to be mortgage. And mortgage is going to get $417. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so 100, 2, 3, 400, 10, 15, 16, 17. And now mortgage has 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000. 102, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that is $2,414 that is now in mortgage. And that is it for everything that is it for everything that is going to go into the fixed expenses. So you guys, I don't if you're new to this channel, if you go back a couple of videos, you will see this. But if you're a returning subscriber, y'all already know I saved up already for the July and August for all my bills with fixed expenses. So if you're new to this channel, then you're going to find out today that in the summertime, one of my jobs, I have to work less hours. So last year when this happened, I didn't even know how I was going to do this. But fortunately for me, I was already saving month ahead, so that worked out in my favor, and I was able to play July and August with no problem. So this year, I already knew going in that with my first job, I'm gonna have to cut down my hours in the summertime for 6 weeks in order to do my program with my teens in the summertime. And I didn't know if my job was going to let me use time. So I just made sure I had that money. And I'm doing the same thing this year. The only difference is I was aware that it's coming up and I need to make sure I have for July and August, which I do for every category except for mortgage. Mortgage is the only one who has 1 month and not two. But I forgot kind of last month that I really didn't have to do an extra month. So each of those already have for electricity, for um for electricity, for gas, for water and internet, they already have also September. So I'm trying to work on concentrating only on my mortgage, and then I have to concentrate on even another month, which is okay because it's only one category. So now you're all caught up to speed, and actually I will not be doing anything for this one, so I don't know why I have it out. So my last category is going to be my personal savings challenges, and we are officially on the $1,000 savings challenge. And this savings challenge is going to get the remaining of the money, which is $35, 20, 35. And now this savings challenge has 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 15. So that is $215 that is now in this savings challenge. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. And I need y'all to start interacting with me more on these videos. So I'm going to ask y'all, which do y'all like better? Do you like when I don't count the savings challenges and do like a big, I'm going to do a grand reveal at the end, but did y'all like when I just put money in the savings challenges and didn't count it? Or do y'all like the fact that this time I'm counting the money out so we know each week this is how much I put in there and this is how much it has? Leave that comment down below with a blue heart. Yes, you like for me to count the money, or no, you want me to go back to how I did it previous years before. Okay, so today's gem is going to be, it is getting nicer outside. With that, everybody wants to be outside chilling, whether you are maybe cooking out in your backyard, maybe going to the beach, maybe going over relatives' house, doing something, just being outside, enjoying the weather. You don't have to wear so many layers. So everybody's trying to be outside, but my gem for today is just be careful. so much happening in this world where people are thinking that they're around their friends and they're coming up missing, they're coming up dead. I really don't want to speak that into existence, but I'm just saying, make sure y'all know who you are around. Be around people that you know you can trust them, that they don't have no type of ulterior motives. Excuse me, y'all. If you have kids, once again, I will remind y'all summer is coming. There's a whole lot of fun things y'all can do on a friendly budget. Now, you may be asking, what are those friendly things? Mostly every state has a Five Below. Go to Five Below and you'll be surprised all the stuff you can find. The cheapest beach chair I found was at Five Below for $7. They also have beach towels for $5. They also have this thing that you can use either outdoors or you can move all the furniture out your living room. And it's a projector that shows movies. That was like $15. You can also go to Dollar Tree, where Dollar Tree has everything. Well, the stuff that I'm going to be talking about is only $1.25. You can get your kids' favorite candies. So, sort of like the boxes, the same boxes that be at the movie theaters, you can get from Dollar Tree for $1.25. They also sell cookies. They also sell popcorn. That's probably gonna be about $2 or $3 depending on the Dollar Tree and where you're at. They also have a candy caddy. That's probably gonna be under $5. Y'all can even create it something fun where y'all make the movie tickets, and you can use fake money that you print off off the computer, or you can use Monopoly money because most people have Monopoly, and you can give your kid the free ticket and they can actually pick like juices can be like $1 or however much y'all want to charge, and you give them a certain amount of money and therefore they're able to get their favorite candies or popcorn or chips or cookies, whatever it is. Sit down and watch a movie, because this is what your kids is going to remember. It's not those big gifts. It's not the PlayStation is cool, but if there's no memories behind the PlayStation, then what good is it? And speaking of that PlayStation, put that into play. Put it in the living room. Everybody gets a turn. Everybody does it as a family. Also, another thing you can do too is, since your kids are going to be home, it's a way you can teach them responsibility. So at the beginning of each week, you can give them a little allowance. Let's say like your child is 7 or 8 years old. Let's say like you give them like $6 or $7, right? Y'all can charge them $1 for rent. Y'all can charge them $1 for food. Y'all can charge them $1 for going outside. I don't know, something, these are your house rules. I'm just coming up with it. Therefore, that's already $3 that they know they have to bring back. Y'all can go right on Shein or Amazon and y'all can get these binders right here. This is an A5, so this one is pretty big, but I would get an A6. Those are smaller. And they usually come with envelopes also. They come with the little plastic envelopes, and you can write rent on there for one. Like I said, you can write food on another one. You can write playtime on another one, or whatever the case may be, and then automatically charge them. Okay, you got to pay me $1 for rent. You got to pay me $1 for laundry. You can do it however you want to do it. The goal is to at least collect $3 or $4 for them every week. And then, so if you start off with seven, and if you take three, then they have $4 to use however they want to use it. And what you would do at the end, by the time they turn like 18 or so, you have a nice little nest egg that you can give them as a graduation gift. You can give them as a college gift, or you can invest it for them and show them how to invest certain things every year. At the beginning of the year, you can also use that same money and have them do taxes and give them a little money with the taxes, and then the rest of it will go away. They'll never see it again, and they start afresh. These are ways to get your kids to do what you need them to do. If they didn't clean their room, go in there with an inspection board, like with a paper board, piece of paper. Okay, there's stuff on the floor. You get a this needs to be cleaned up by the end of the day, or you're gonna owe me money. Teach them how to do laundry. If you have to keep doing their laundry for them, you can charge them for that. Teach them how to cook basic things depending on their age. But what I've learned is the younger your children are and you get them open to this concept, the easier life is going to be for them. Y'all got to start babying these kids. I'm not saying make them be an adult. No, by no means am I saying that. But if I personally had a kid, these are things that I would do with my child. For one, we're bonding. For two, I'm teaching you life experiences because nothing is guaranteed in this life. And for three, you may not know this, but then when you get older, these things are going to help you in life. You don't want to wait until your kid is like 13, 14, and then trying to tell it to clean its room. They're not going to want to clean your room. If you go in there and make it fun where they get their allowance and this, that, and the third, I'm telling y'all, they're going to want to do it. Unless y'all don't spoil them way too much. And then they're like, what is $5? What is $10? What is this? I don't know, guys, but that is my gym. It's an all around gym because we got to stay in this together. Now, I don't have no kids, but I'm going to be around y'all kids. So, y'all pray for me and I pray for y'all. We in this together. We are in this together. Nah, but seriously, y'all, we got to do things like this because, like I said, we got to teach these kids, one day you're going to be out on your own. Hopefully, they go off to a college or a trade school. I would say Job Corps is a free place. I personally went to Job Corps, but now they done closed down all these Job Corps. And me and my Job Corps people on Facebook was just talking about this, how sad it is. I felt so bad for them kids, but you just got to teach your kids responsibility because even in Job Corps, yeah, every week we have room inspection. And I'm telling y'all, if we didn't pass that, we could be put on punishment. Like literally, we couldn't go out for the weekend type thing. I personally still went out because I was 20. I was 2 weeks away from being 21 when I went to Job Corps. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But it did teach me how to be, well, I already knew how to be clean. I already knew how to clean, but I did learn how to finally do my own laundry when I went to Job Corps because I went to Job Corps in a whole nother different state. Like I was 2 states away from my mother. I was an 8 hour straight drive in order for my mother to get to me. So I had to learn certain things in life. We gotta teach our kids. You cannot wait for them to get to 12th grade year and now you want to pack all this stuff in 1 year. No, teach them young. When your kids are asking like, "Oh, mommy, can I cook with you?" or "Daddy, can I cook with you?" Some people are guardians. Some people, auntie, uncle, can I cook with you? Let them in that kitchen. Teach them because they're willing to learn now. You do not want to wait till they get older and then be all like, okay, now you want to learn. Because let me tell you something. I'm kind of speaking about me when it comes to this. I'm the baby of four. So my mom had to make sure my brother knew how to cook, then my sister, then my other brother, then me. I always wanted to learn these things when I was younger. She really didn't want to teach me because she had other people she had to teach. So about time when it came my time, I'm like, nah, I'm good with just eating. And for a long time, I didn't know how to cook. Honestly, I learned how to cook when I moved out on my own and I had no choice but to cook because I wasn't trying to go home. Like I got my own apartment. I wasn't trying to go home with my parents every day just to eat. So I had to earn some things in order to learn how to make some things. So that's my gym, y'all. That's my time. I'll see y'all next week. Bye. Not too much on my nails. I'm about to get those done.